Pakistan is a land of mountains, deserts, and plains, but hidden within its landscape lies a quieter world, a world of still water, tall reeds, and shallow shores. These are Pakistan's wetlands, among the most vital and most overlooked ecosystems in the country. And in these waters, two birds stand as silent guardians, boldly visible, yet rarely celebrated, the Eurasian Coot and the Grey-headed Swamphen. The Eurasian Coot, Fulica atra, is one of the most recognizable water birds in Pakistan. Dressed in deep black, with a striking ivory-white bill and frontal shield, it is impossible to miss on open water. A robust, quarrelsome bird, the coot is anything but timid. Highly territorial, it will charge rivals, flap aggressively across the water, and defend its patch with remarkable ferocity. A behavior that has earned it a reputation as one of the most combative birds of the wetlands. Yet, beneath that fiery temperament lies an extraordinary parent. Coot pairs build floating nests among the reeds, weaving together aquatic vegetation to create a platform that rises and falls with the water. Their chicks, comically adorned with bright orange-red heads, are among the most distinctive of any water bird. Both parents share feeding duties, carefully tending to each chick in turn. The Eurasian Coot is both a resident and a winter visitor to Pakistan. During the colder months, its numbers swell dramatically as birds arrive from Central Asia and Europe to escape harsh winters, transforming our wetlands into some of the most important wintering grounds in the region. If the coot commands attention through numbers, the grey-headed Swamphen commands it through sheer presence. Porphyrio poliocephalus, the grey-headed Swamphen, is arguably one of the most visually stunning water birds in Pakistan. Its body gleams with rich purple and cobalt blue, contrasted by a fire-red bill, a bold frontal shield, and long, coral-red legs built for navigating the marshes. Unlike the coot, which prefers open water, the Swamphen is a bird of the reed beds and marsh edges. It uses its powerful feet, almost like hands, to grip and manipulate aquatic vegetation, tearing into reed stems and lily pads with ease. It is an omnivore, consuming everything from plant matter to small invertebrates, frogs, and even the eggs and chicks of other water birds. The Swamphen is vocal and communicative, its raucous calls carrying across the wetland like an alarm signal. In Pakistan, it is a year-round resident, a permanent fixture of our marshes, lakes, and canal-side vegetation from Sindh to Punjab. Highly social, grey-headed Swamphens often live in cooperative groups, even sharing the raising of chicks with extended family members. It is a level of social complexity rarely seen in birds, and one that speaks to the richness of life hidden within our wetlands. But these birds are not merely beautiful, they are essential. The Eurasian coot feeds heavily on aquatic vegetation, algae, and invertebrates. In doing so, it helps control the overgrowth of water plants, keeping wetland ecosystems open and balanced. When coots gather in large winter flocks, their collective feeding and movement aerates the water, improving oxygen levels for fish and other aquatic life. The grey-headed Swamphen, meanwhile, plays a different but equally vital role. by breaking down reed stems and creating gaps in dense vegetation. It opens pathways for smaller birds, fish, and amphibians. It disperses seeds across the wetland, and its feeding habits help cycle nutrients through the marsh ecosystem. Together, these two species are indicators of wetland health. Where coots and swampphens thrive, the ecosystem is alive. Where they disappear, something has gone deeply wrong. Pakistan has lost over a third of its wetlands in the last 50 years. Drainage for agriculture, rapid urbanization, water pollution, and illegal hunting have placed immense pressure on the habitats these birds depend on. The grey-headed Swamphen, once common across Pakistan's plains, has become increasingly localized. The Eurasian Coot, though still numerous in winter, relies entirely on the integrity of the wetlands it visits. Destroy the habitat, and the birds will not return. Protecting these wetlands is not only an environmental obligation, it is an economic one. Healthy wetlands filter water, replenish groundwater, support fisheries, and buffer against flooding services that millions of Pakistanis depend upon without ever knowing it. The Eurasian Coot and the grey-headed Swamphen ask nothing of us except that we leave their world intact. In return, they offer us clean water, balanced ecosystems, and the quiet reminder that Pakistan's natural heritage is still very much alive, but only if we choose to protect it.